Hi guys, this is 4 Past Midnight, and it's the book I just finished reading. It's by Stephen King, as you can see. And it has 4 short stories that he's written. The Langoliers, Secret Window, Secret Garden, The Library Policeman, and The Sun Dog. And yes, I write in my books. I had fun reading this book. I have seen the Langoliers movie and Secret Window movie. The Secret Window, actually, Johnny Depp was in it. And it wasn't like one of his best acting roles that he's done, but it was alright. And the ending to the movie was very different than the ending in the book, which was cool. There was also a movie for the Langoliers, and the Langoliers was also a really interesting read. So, a quick synopsis without any spoilers for the 4 stories in here. Let's start with The Library Policeman. The Library Policeman was the least likable of all the books in this collection. It basically was about this guy who needed to write a speech, and so he goes to the library to get some books to help him out. And then the books are overdue, and the library policeman comes after him, but really it's like this horrible lady, and she's like going to suck out all your fear and stuff, and it's like really weird. There's all this stuff in the town going on about how the lady used to terrorize children. It's just weird. Number 2, let's talk about Secret Window, Secret Garden. There's a writer, and one day he gets a knock on his door, and this guy's like, "You stole my story!" And the guy's like, "No, I didn't." The story that they're fighting over is really weird because it has to do very closely with the writer's life. And I don't want to make any spoilers, but weird stuff starts happening to the writer in his life, and it all has to do with this one guy, and it's just really weird. The Sun Dog. It's about a Polaroid Sun 660 camera that keeps taking pictures of this weird dog, and the dog has a bit of an attitude. At first it was taking pictures of the dog going away, and it's like no matter where you would point the camera, at your family, at your front window, whatever, it would always take the picture that would come out, it would always be of this dog. So yeah, it's like kind of like a Twilight Zone experience, but pretty soon the people taking pictures realize that the dog looks less 2D and more 3D, and eventually the dog seems to be jumping out of the picture and jumping into reality where shit hits the fan. And then The Langoliers was probably the most enjoyable read out of all 4 of these stories. The Langoliers has to do with a group of people that are in a plane, and during the plane ride, the entire crew disappears. Now, all the people who are like the main characters in the story were asleep while the event occurred, and most of the story are the passengers trying to figure out what the heck happened, where the other passengers go, and why is there nobody on Earth when they land. Some of the reasons they come up, their hypotheses, are really interesting, and it was sort of the most intellectual and mind-boggling of the stories, because it's just so weird that, you know, that situation would occur. And yes, there's a crazy guy on the plane, because there's always a crazy character, and he tries to kill them, but that's just like on the side of the interesting stuff. Overall, I would rate 4 Past Midnight probably a 6 out of 10. The reason is the Sun Dog and the Library Policeman were not as interesting as the 2 other stories, Secret Window, Secret Garden, and the Langoliers. So if you want to pick this up, but you don't want to be completely bogged down in like dry details, just read the Langoliers and Secret Window, Secret Garden. Those are the 2 most interesting in this collection. I don't suppose Mary's going to post a video tomorrow, so Aaron, I'll see you on Friday. See you guys. Ciao.